I want to open this so bad. I want to know what's inside. I hope T gets here quick so we can open our Wonder Ball. Oh my wonder. Is that a supersized Wumbo Jumbo Uber Fun Wonder Ball?
Yep. Yes, it is.
Finally, dreams do come true. But what are we gonna do with this regular-sized Wonder Ball?
We'll open that later.
Okay, great, because I'm still so curious about what's inside.
Me too. I had someone make us this supersized Wumbo Jumbo Uber Fun Wonder Ball because today is all about the wonders of God.
Do you know what's inside?
Nope.
Oh, well, what are we waiting for? Let's crack this sucker open.
Wait. Not just yet. We have to use our Wonder Tablets.
Wonder Tablet!
Now, let's both write down 3 things that we think are inside the Wonder Ball.
Okay.
Okay, what you got?
Cantaloupe, sea monkeys, a can of pretty pink paint.
Nice. I got a stuffed elephant, 2 pairs of binoculars, and some stinky cheese.
Those are great guesses. I love being able to wonder about things.
Do you know why we wonder about things?
Because we're curious.
Yep. But do you know who makes us curious?
Oh, I know where this is going. God.
Ding, ding, ding. God is the creator of everything. Now, there are some things that we know about, but there are a lot of things that leave us with some big questions.
Why did God make grass?
What does a cloud taste like?
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Egg.
Chicken.
All these are great questions to have because God wants us to wonder about his amazing creations. God wants us to talk to him and ask him these questions.
He knows that we don't know everything, so it's easy for us to question things that happen.
There are a lot of people in the Bible who wonder about God.
Exactly, just like Habakkuk.
Habakkuk.
Habakkuk, he's a guy from the Bible who had some big questions for God.
I wonder how that story went.
Wonder no more. This is Habakkuk. Habakkuk was an Israelite, which means he was part of God's special family. He was also a prophet. That means he heard things from God and shared it with others. Most prophets spent their time giving God's messages to the Israelites, but Habakkuk was a little different because he talked to God instead of the Israelites. Habakkuk had lots of questions. He wondered why so many bad things were happening to his people. He wondered why people weren't loving their neighbors as they loved themselves. He wondered why people disobeyed God. And most of all, he wondered what God was going to do about all this. God wants us to ask him questions, and he wants us to know him better. And God answered Habakkuk. He said that he knows everything that happens, no matter how big or small. He saw his people's pain, and he had a plan to fix it. Habakkuk was a little confused about God's plan, so he asked God even more questions. He wondered how God's people would be able to overcome their enemies, and he asked how God could turn bad things into good. God told him that even though it might not happen in the way Habakkuk expected, God would always keep his promises, and he would make things right in the end. But first, Habakkuk had to trust him and be patient. Habakkuk started to understand what God was saying. He had to trust that God knows what's best for us, and God always does what he says he'll do. After that, Habakkuk praised God for his goodness. He hoped that God would continue to bless his people like he had done in the past, and he proclaimed that he would put his hope in God's promises from now on. And that's just a little about Habakkuk. This regular-sized Wonder Ball is tasty.
I'll say. And we got this cool coin inside.
T, was it just me, or did the supersized Wumbo Jumbo Uber Fun Wonder Ball get bigger?
It does seem a bit larger, but maybe our eyes are just playing tricks on us.
Could be. Did you learn anything from the story of Habakkuk?
Well, I learned how to say Habakkuk.
That's good. But did you learn anything from the story?
Oh, yeah. I learned that we can talk to God about anything. Habakkuk was worried about the way the world was, and he wondered if God was going to help him and his people.
Yeah, we don't know everything, and that's okay. We're humans, and we're gonna have questions. We can wonder about God, but we also have to have faith that He's gonna do what He says He'll do.
And that raises so many more questions. I've never heard God talk directly to me like He did for Habakkuk. So how will I know what He's saying?
The Bible's a great place to start. The Bible's God's words, and everything God says is true.
And that's why I love the Bible. Hey, I wonder if this is a good time for us to take a break.
I was wondering the same thing.
Great. Let's take a break. And when we get back, we'll bust open this supersized Wumbo Jumbo Uber Fun Wonder Ball.
Wonderful idea. Welcome back, Kids Club.
May!
So before the break, we were talking about how we can wonder about God.
May!
Do you all hear that?
May, do you remember the Wonder Ball?
You mean the supersized Wumbo Jumbo Uber Fun Wonder Ball?
Yes, that's the one.
What about it? Oh my gosh.
I think you were right.
It's getting bigger.
Oh, now that's a ball of wonder. What are we gonna do with it?
Well, there's only one thing we can do. Smash it! Now that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so what do we get? Were our guesses correct?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Wonder Tell It!
So I guessed that we would get a stuffed elephant, 2 pairs of binoculars, and some stinky cheese.
And I said we'd get cantaloupe, sea monkeys, and some pretty pink paint.
All right, let's see what we actually got.
Okay, we got a stuffed lion, a pair of binoculars, and stinky cheese.
I love it.
I do too. Wow, today was really filled with wonder. And although we have some answers, I still love to wonder about God and imagine what He's like.
And that's amazing. We can wonder about God, and most of us always will. One thing that will help us with our wonders about God?
What?
We can learn Bible verses. Are you up for learning a Bible verse?
Absolutely.
The verse we will learn is from the book of Genesis. Repeat after me. Genesis. Genesis. The verse we will learn is Genesis 1:1. Repeat after me. Genesis 1:1. Genesis 1:1. Genesis 1:1 says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Repeat after me. In the beginning, God created the heavens, and the earth. Now, let's say it together. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Great. Now a little bit faster. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Good job. You can practice this verse in Kids Club, with someone you know, or on your own. But remember, learning Bible verses is learning about God.
Oh, I know what you mean about the orphanage.
Oh! Hey, Kids Club, thanks so much for hanging out with us today.
I was wondering if he was going to say that.
We'll see you later.
Oh,